Alright guys, so I'm back with day one at the US Open here. As you can see, I didn't bowl that bad of a block. Obviously it could have been better, but it could have been a lot worse. So, I really can't complain. I shot 1557 for 8, and, pretty solid. Definitely can't complain. Still competitive. The balls I used, of course, as you see, are the new. And then game 5, I just kind of got lost a little bit, as you could tell. I used everything and didn't work until I went with the Piranha. And then the last game used the GB4 Hybrid. So let's take a look at these shot charts here. Alright, so for game 1 here, I used the new. It looked really, really good. So for all those who watched the ball review video, I guess this one is for really flat patterns too. I definitely can't complain about the result. I went spare strike, 4-9, strike, 4-9 make, ring 10, strike, 3-6-10, strike for a 205. And it looked really good from inside. I mean, I literally just had to keep moving in and I had to keep projecting through the front with some rev rate. There was no stopping it when it hit the pocket. And I kind of did the same thing for game 2. However, as you can tell from the lines, in the beginning of game 2, I struggled. I think I went open, strike, rail, spare, strike, rail, spare again, basically. And then just grinded from there. I didn't see it. And then I talked to Mike Wolf about my shape, and he was like, okay, if you're going to keep using the new, you need to move left and play fallback. And that's, I think, what I did at the end there. And that looked pretty good. So I did that same idea for game 3 here. And obviously, as you can tell, I had a much better result. All I had to do was just project it through the front and speed it up and just make sure that I was just literally left of the track, rolling left of the track. I went strike, 4-pin, strike, 4-pin, 210, barely miss it, 5-bagger, 4-pin for 226. It was just, it was the play. And yeah. We'll see about game 4 here, where I go 197, excuse me. I just kind of grinded this game. I think I missed a 2-5 early. Like, I chopped 2-5 straight back. I don't know. But I just did the same thing as the other game, and it was able to grind out basically 2-0 here. Looked really good, but I was dying toward the end, and I knew that it was coming to an end. So for game 5, I knew I needed to do something different. And as we can see here, I was just totally lost. I have 2 lines, but there's multiple things on those lines because I tried different balls at different angles with different speeds. I went strike, 3-6 whiff, I went spare, 3-6 whiff, strike, 2-4-10, 3-9-10, 3-10, and then a big 3-bagger to close. I eventually ended up using the Piranha. I first tried it out, didn't look good. I then moved in with the GB4 Hybrid, didn't look good. Then I moved in with the Piranha, threw it fast, and projected it through the front with my hand. I made my release really long, and that looked okay. Then I tried the new again, didn't look good. Then I just went to the Piranha. And as we see in game 6 here, I definitely had an okay look with the Piranha, doing the kind of idea I was talking about with lengthening my release and softening up my hand. It looked okay, but it wasn't the greatest, of course. I shot 193, and there was definitely more out there. Looking back at it now, there's definitely more out there. And, it was just a struggle bus, that game, just a grind. And basically the same thing with game 7 here. It just didn't look the greatest, but, I could grind out a 180. So, why not stick with it, I guess. I just didn't realize that I had to do... the GB4 Hybrid looked good in the game 5, but I just didn't realize I had to do it until I talked about it with Mike Wolf. And then I tried it in game 8, and it looked really, really good. I had noticed that Andrew Anderson was on my para course, and he was throwing the black Venom, and it was that Turtle Wax polish, and I couldn't help but try and replicate that line, and I thought I was doing it with Piranha, but unfortunately I wasn't. And so therefore I tried the GB4 Hybrid out, and it was actually doing it with that ball. So yeah, it just was really dumb. Looking back at it, I should have definitely gone the GB4 hybrid earlier, no question. I mean, as soon as the new was going, I knew I needed to get in with Andrew, and I thought I was there, but clearly not. So yeah, GB4 hybrid next time. But anyways, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you later.